All right, I need to figure out, this is all dry rotted. This whole porch needs removed. It's super ugly and doesn't fit in with the house. The original porch would have ended right here and it would have looked more like that porch and had more of a roof, like a pitch to it. But I need to get up here to the breezeway, and I need to get the roof torn off because it's really bad. The shingles, there's pretty much no shingles on this ugly porch thing here, and whatever's on up here, it's leaking, and there's a hole up there, so I need to get up here, and I'm not sure. So I need to figure out how I'm going to lift up the zip board. It's not heavy, but it's going to definitely be awkward trying to get it up on that roof. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it by myself. So I might need to try to do that first before I try to tear off any of the roof. One sheet up and 8 more to go. This is the crappy ladder. It's really lightweight. I don't trust it, but hopefully I don't die. And that roof is rotten. So I got 2 on the roof, and I moved 4 over here. I don't want to put too much on that almost flat roof over there because it's pretty rotten. It really needs to be torn off. That shingles are completely rotten. I don't even know why they would use shingles on something like this where you probably need like a roll-on roofing. So, yep. Maybe I don't know, I need to figure out something. Like, do I get some roll-on roofing for right now and just put on this shitty porch until I rip it off? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so like I was saying, I don't want to put a lot of weight on this roof. I have 2 up there. Maybe I put another 2 up. I'm just not sure. That roof is really, really bad. It really needs to be torn off. So yeah, I think I'm gonna move 2 more zip boards up the ladder. Everything's wet. That ladder's wet. My shoes don't necessarily have grip to them. And I hate this ladder because this one probably weighs, I don't know, 18 pounds, 20 pounds maybe. I don't know. It's really light. So the other one I feel more secure with because it's more of a heavy duty ladder. This one just is nice to maneuver around. Yeah, so this is gonna be fun. Anyways, I'm talking so I don't have to move the zip board. Okay. Why did I put zip board right next to my ladder? Oh, stupid. Excuse me. Okay, so you can see how good this is. This is not supposed to be here. That's for siding. It's breathable siding wrap stuff. And then I put some, I think that was Henry's tar on top, but it still leaks. And you look at these shingles, and then the flashing. Yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff. People have been trying to fix this for a long time. There's flashing here, and then they had just crazy crap, just stacking flashing. And because this carriage house has been collapsing for, I don't know, 30 years, it was pulling this whole breezeway with it. So obviously it was making a really huge gap between the main house here. And yes, we still need to jack this up. That's my husband's job. I don't do these things. I mean, I guess I can, but that's a pretty good drop off over there. You can't tell, but yeah, we're on top of the carriage house. But yeah, so oh my god, they had spray foam and that step flashing, all kinds of. And then we went along here. What did my husband use? That crappy flashing tape. It wasn't sticky at all. And then I went along with Henry's or whatever along the roof, and I think that helped. But this hole obviously is really bad. It's really low right here. It's leaking into the breezeway, so I need to remedy that, because more water leaking in, it's going to be rotting out the joists and rafters and all that stuff inside the house. This whole area, I'm trying not to fall off the roof or through the roof. It's very soft. So yeah, so this whole flattish roof here, it's so soft. I'm like, where to walk? It's bad. Really, really bad. I don't know what to do here. It really needs to be torn off, but I mean, there's like starting to get holes here. There's holes here. It divots. So, but right now I'm going to work on trying to get the shingles removed here off of this lovely breezeway here. Yeah. So wish me luck. And it shouldn't be raining. I mean, look, they had nails holding down the shingles. You're not supposed to have nails on top of your shingle. But I have no idea when this was last roofed. It was really bad. I mean, then you could see how bad the carriage house is. There's a few layers here, but I mean, it's terrible. All these things are pretty curled. I think this side's a little bit better than the other side. And then, of course, last October, whatever, no, it wasn't October, it was like August. Maybe it was October. My husband dropped a tree on the carriage house. And, yeah. So, you can see I haven't posted a video of that yet. I had to patch that corner. There was a huge tree, and I told my husband, you need to cut that nub off of the tree. Because it's going to hit the carriage house. And he's like, no. Oh, we had a fight. So anyway, yep. He's like, no, it's fine. And of course that nub hit the tree. Thank God I had whatever foundation I have on that, because the whole carriage house moved, and it did move this way a bit. So that was fun. I was like, you know, when women get mad, I don't know, you get so upset that you just become quiet. So yep, fun. Anyways, I'm gonna do a time lapse. This is quite a bit larger, obviously, than the roof I did on the bay window. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. I don't even know how many layers are underneath this, but I gotta get it done. So I have about 3 days, 2 days, I'm not sure, before it rains. But who knows, around here it could rain. It wasn't supposed to rain last night, and it did. So alright, so it's hard to see, but very wet from here all the way up here. I think the cedar roof, the original roof, was still trying to protect the house from being getting rain in here. There was 2 layers of roofing, and then the cedar shakes. I think that's how many is on the outbuilding over here. 2 and probably the carriage house. I'm not sure with the carriage house. But yeah, that's pretty cool though, the old cedar shakes. And obviously you could tell when the house was caving that it was collapsing that much here. And they just started stacking up flashing, I guess. That was their solution. So I need to get all that crap off the house, and all this needs to dry out. Everything's so moist. I gotta pull nails out of the cedars. I want to take a photo of it, and then I'm gonna start ripping out the cedar shakes. I think the roof must have just ended right here, because I think on the old photograph there was some sort of a ladder or something that went up here to get into this door somehow, and there was like a little porch right here. This is really, really bad. So I think this is the deck board. Obviously these are the cedar shakes here. And these shingles have been leaking for quite some time. Not good. It's a pile of mulch at this point. Yeah. This is why I gotta put a roof on it. Hopefully the main house is okay. But look, and there's a gap because the carriage house was pulling the breezeway with it. Huge gap. I almost need to cut out all of that decking because it's rotten. I need to move all that crap. Everything's rotten. This is all rotten. The top isn't rotten, obviously, but that's when it sat here because of this stupid flat roof here that someone decided it was a good idea. And they have 2 rows of this metal flashing, and then on that porch there's like plastic roofing, probably to keep, you know, water from dripping inside. Yep, it's bad. So I need to go get my tape measure. I got 3 more zip words. I need to go get my saw. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Part of that old 2x whatever that is a bit soft too, so I might need to go get some wood and sister. But I could do that from inside the breezeway. Yep. Tomorrow will be the other side. That's gonna be the worst side because it's really steep. So that's not gonna be fun. Well, that escalated quickly. So I put 2 of the green zip boards. It actually got me to the level of the original decking. And then I'm gonna go back over it with a full sheet. But I need to still patch that hole over there because that's sketchy. I really need to put like a piece of wood going there too. Ugh, I don't like this. So I got it all done. I'm happy I had more than enough zip board because I had to double up over here where it was rotten. And I need to nail that strip against the wall here and then this little piece here. But way better than it was. And I need to get some more ice and water shield, and I guess I'll just roll over whatever the heck is here. I am not sure what to do down here because the last person did layers of crap. There's shingles on top of OSB with some plastic roofing material, and they're just, I don't think the OSB is even nailed down. I think it's just floating. And then they put the shingles on top, but right now I got everything flashed, good as it's gonna get. I need to go back over all the nail heads and put like tar over it. You're supposed to buy the zip board tar stuff. That stuff's expensive. I probably should just suck it up and buy it. But I do have some Henry's tar. I might just kind of put it over the nail heads for now. But this is a lot better than what was here. It was really, really bad. So even my ghetto flashing and what have you is better than what was here. It's a lot flatter than it was. Yeah, this crappy porch needs to be ripped off though. I'm just looking at it like, what am I gonna do with this? So it's another day and we have a beautiful sunrise. It's sometime around 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm editing my video, and I just wanted to conclude what I had done. And I ended up putting some of that ice and water shield down here. I stacked up another whatever scrap zip board I had over here. You can't see because it's so dark out right now. Just over that weird seam between this crappy flat porch thing that needs to be torn off and the breezeway. I have enough ice and water shield that I probably can just go up and do the rest of this. And I did go over it with the Henry's. I really do need to get the little sausage gun and get the zip tape. Man, zip board is kind of slippery when you are barefooted. But yep, I need to still clean off all of that. And I need to start tearing off the roof over here. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow, so I probably won't do anything until tomorrow or the next day. I am not looking forward to ripping off more roofing, and I'm gonna have to, I do have a thing that I had on the porch when I did when I was on the other porch with the ladder, that maybe I'll secure that to the roof here and run a 2x4 across it, just so something I can, like, you know, so I don't fall off the roof. Or I do have a harness. Maybe I'll do the harness and tie it to the tree that I still have over here and just do the harness so I don't fall off the roof. It's quite a bit of a drop off over there. It's probably, I don't know, we're probably almost 16, 18 feet up at the bottom of this, you know, roof line right here. So I really don't want to fall. And there's a cistern right there. So I don't really want to fall into the cistern, which is another 16 feet down. So as much fun as that sounds. But I need to clean up all of that. Probably do that maybe today. I need to clean up the rest of this junk on the roof over here. And let's see if I can climb down with my grippers. And I need to clean up the mess I ended up sliding off the roof over here. And I need to start pulling the prairie weeds because the prairie is growing back, and get that all finished. But what a lot of work. But I suppose that's because no one else has done anything in a long time, and that's why everything is just so much work at this point. I'm happy that I'm doing this. It's a learning experience. I've never roofed anything before, and I decided roofing is probably the worst DIY construction job on the house. I'd rather do drywall taping and mudding. And I absolutely hate drywall taping and mudding. I'm really bad at it. It's not that I'm bad at it. I think I'm just lazy at it. And I get irritated and bored because I have ADHD. And then I just don't like going over all the seams and having to sand it. So a lot of my seams look terrible. My bathroom looks good. I'll have to share that with you. I still haven't uploaded those videos in my bathroom. But anyways, it's a beautiful morning for right now. It's supposed to be thunderstorms tonight, so I'm sure we'll have monsoon rains today. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.